you're probably running at a low resolution. That's another excellent break by Adam. And the cue ball's played nice for him too, so... What do you reckon here, Mike, for an opening ball? You think that the yellows?
100%. I think those two reds that are, parked on the rail are probably the main deterrent for the reds. So obviously he's got one tricky yellow on the right-hand side of the table, but anytime I've got a problem ball like that, the first thing I'm looking for is there anything that's, a natural pot that will split it. And with the yellow position where the, the bottom right of the table, as we look at it, if you finish high on that, you've got a pretty natural angle to run up into that red and yellow and develop them. So.
Well, it's naturally a bigger pocket with that yellow being near the hole too, so I think Adam will be using this to get position for the yellow down the rail, knowing that he's got a fairly large pocket to play into.
You did right, and I was actually more thinking he'd cut the other one and just try and chip that one over the middle, but I think you did right. It makes a lot more sense to go about it this way. The only thing you've got to watch is that you don't clip that other yellow too far away from the corner pocket. But he's played it beautifully. Nice shot from Adam.
He played it through to make sure that he got position on the yellow that wasn't near the pocket either, so he gave himself each way shot in case he didn't quite get what he wanted. So here we go to get within 2 frames. Down she goes. No issues with that at all, so Adam Lilley takes the lead once again, 11-10. So the 22nd frame is just about to be played. Brent Wells is to break, trailing 10 frames to 11. And nothing off the break, so Adam very quickly to the table here, and looks like the reds on this occasion are going to be the set.
Yeah, wide open, great chance here. And again, it's a critical point in the match now with only a couple of frames to go to the finish line. Every frame now is massive, so Adam just takes a little bit more time. There's been a couple of frames in the second half of this match where he's gotten a little bit quick, so he just needs to really capitalise on this.
This shot here, I reckon, is the most important one, because what sort of position he gets on these reds determines which way he goes. But with that red that's down table, you want to get to that quite soon,
I think that
because of where the black is.
The most important thing here, John, as well, is just to know how you're going to get on the black, because the other 4 reds, they're all on, so the black is covered by the 2 yellows to the top corners, so you really need to know where do you want to play the black and which red do you want to use to get on it, and then build the rest of your finish around that.
So it looks like it's going to be the red that's closest to the cue ball is going to be the last one. It's just whether he rolls it to the corner or the middle.
Wiped its feet, but still all good.
Yeah, it took its time deciding what it wanted to do, but for Adam, thankfully it decided it would rather have a home.
He needs to get back quite sharp on this, because he needs to get straight, or left of straight really. He wants probably the white to be pulling this last red and then travelling towards the yellows, and yeah, that's a great angle. So I think he'll just try and rest on that yellow and leave the black to the middle.
He's definitely given himself that chance, hasn't he? And if he goes wide and hits the yellow immediately behind the black, I reckon he should be okay as well.
Oh, beautifully
but that's
judged.
A beautiful
Wonderful
shot. That's one of the best shots we've seen today. And no doubt he's going to ask for that rack to be removed. It needs to.
Very sensible. We saw that shot earlier where he played over one anyway and it caused the shot to veer off, so he's learnt his lesson.
Also gives him a little bit longer to look at the shot too, even though you'd imagine he wouldn't need it. But sometimes there's these precious situations, you do have to give yourself the extra second just to calm yourself down. Oh, that definitely wiped its feet on the way in, but hello, he's on the hill. Geez, he didn't half hit that. That's a magnificent break.
Yeah, Adam looks like the wind's back in the sails at the moment. Just he's sort of picked his form up again right at the right time. He obviously started this match strong and, you know, maybe just dropped off slightly through the middle, but still been solid. But, you know, from 10 all, he's looked very sharp. So I think he'll be dead keen to capitalise on this opportunity here and put the match to bed. Because I tell you what, every frame Brent picks back will just start putting the pressure on more and more and more. But yeah, great chance here.
Tell you what, he's walking tall and striding like a giant at the moment. That's one thing you can tell about a player and how they're feeling by how they walk around the table. If they just kind of trudge around the table and with their cues sliding on the ground, then that
nice sweet touch there,
generally means that they're not feeling very confident. But if they're walking with their cue tightly in their hand and they're walking with their chest up and their head up, then they're feeling pretty good.
Key shot here, controlling the second yellow. Where is it?
Off there. Might be a bit of luck there, but hey, he cued it well enough to get that luck.
Looks pretty good. He can go to the far corner down the bottom end of the table, take the yellow to the middle next, and then he's got the yellow right next to the black to finish.
You'd think he'd be playing this in a clockwise direction, wouldn't he? From that view that we've got now.
Just needs to keep his composure.
Needs to not spread this so much.
Yeah, good.
Whether he's actually going to play through with top on it,
good
or
job there. He was down a bit quick, and
whether
like,
he's going to play it off
take
the
a bit more
bottom.
time.
Whether he's going to play it off the top rail. Yeah, top rail it is.
Beautiful.
And that'll do just nicely. Straight, but should still be fine. One rail, this is going to end up just right. So this for the win. Down it goes. So Adam Lilley, the victor over Brent Wells, 13 frames to 10. And doesn't he just love it?
Match, ladies and gentlemen.